Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to the Fool's Errand. Let me just tweet out that I'm live, and we can begin. Ping, that's that done. Right, where did we leave off? Did we read this? Yes, we did. Okay, so what is the... okay. That seems like a good puzzle to start on, I think. It's, which one is this? This is, oh yes, this is, I hope you'll forgive me, I'm tired, so I might stumble over my words a little. This is letter substitution. So we know that Gepurvi of G is the same as death knell. So G is D, P is E, and so on and so forth. So that's, if we enter them in, as you see, they'll swap them around. So if we find a P, that'll swap with E. So you'll see that'll become a P when I change this to an E. There we go. H's become A's. There we go. V's become T's. I's become H's. I's now become K's. That's an interesting second step, if I caught that correctly. F's become N's. E's are already correct, and J's become L's. But that's not everything. That's only given us part of the puzzle. Alak, RDM, Hikruft, Umjk, Kunft, Kark, that, Tro, Hak, landed, Kom, Umjk, Chumje. I think that, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Sounds about right to me, yeah. I'm guessing that's probably alas. Maybe I. Okay. Oh, that's presumably night, so that should become G. He sighed. Alas, I something he sighed. Let's see. Maybe that's O? Alas I do, he sighed. Excuse me. No ship has landed upon, that's shore, your shore. Alas I do, he sighed. Your knight says that no ship has landed upon your shore. Because we're going to the Queen of Cups next. He crossed the wooden bridge spanning a dark moat and quietly entered a castle of solemn beauty. There he found the queen sitting beside the shimmering waters of a majestic fountain. Do you bring word of our treasure? She asked eagerly. Alas, I do, he sighed. Your knight says that no ship has landed upon your shore. So they break their agreement, the queen hissed through clenched teeth. What can be expected from such faithless ones? I fear that a holy war is the only way to scourge this evil from our land, and those who do not believe in the words of truth shall live to rue the consequences. Please, I must have some time alone. My heart is not yet hardened to the grim task that lies ahead. Take the magic word Inel in red for your troubles, and go in peace. And what's her puzzle? Oh, it's one of these again. Is this... Yes, rearrange letters to create 3 words that read horizontally and 3 words that read vertically. The center letter is already correct and cannot be moved. Dit, well that's short for Ditty, which is the name of a cat that we had once in my household, so that's clearly correct. How about owl? Lit? Lit would work. Not would work. I suppose maybe we should think about what goes with the I in the middle. You could make win, could make, well, we have die, yeah, we have die. Let's see what we can do with win and die. Oh, that would make 2, but that doesn't work with D. Can we do anything with D there? Ode would work, but then we can't use die. Odo was the name of a character in Star Trek, but that's probably not applicable here. So die is probably incorrect then, I think. Unless it is ode, and it's something like din, or something like that. Ode, din. Then we'd need something that works with that. Something, I mean, again, we could make one. Owo is also the name of someone in a Star Trek series, I think. Wit does work, actually, come to think of it. Can we do anything with the T in the middle there, though? Or with the W in the middle, for that matter? I suspect not. EW. Oh, yes, we can. Of course, we had just previously. We have two. Two would work, but not with din. So let's try something else that goes here somewhere. It's probably not going to be O. Could be 1. So 2 and 1 would work, as would do. But will, neither Y nor will really works. Nor does wid. Nor does T followed by an L or Lin, though that is a name, I believe. I do find this particular puzzle tricky. For some reason, this is one word puzzle that I actually have some trouble with. I like one, and I like 2, but I'm not sure they're actually working. Let's try win there. That gives us ode there, actually, and lid. Wait, hold on. This tlo doesn't work. I thought we had it from them there. 2, 1, win, ode, but tlo doesn't actually work. Ton would work. ton. Toe would work. So what if we put 2 there? Oh, I don't think that's going to work, is it? Oh no. Let's. I want to keep. Let me keep ode. What else might work with with an O at the end? Woo would work. Oil would work. But then none of this works. I feel like if 2 is in here, it's probably at the bottom. No, I don't see a W being a likely ending here. It's more likely a start. But I don't. Well, let's see what happens if we have ton there. Oh, oil and 2, old, and end. Ah, and there we are. And T is highlighted. So we come to the cup. The fool departed from the royal palace and came to another fountain at the edge of the kingdom. It was an immense ivory chalice engraved with the letter T in red, and from it issued 4 glistening streams of water. I will not be fooled a 3rd time, declared the fool. This is the symbol of his lordship, the king, and nothing more. And we don't have a puzzle here, and we don't have anywhere more to go. So where are we going? We've actually finished part 1, the Kingdom of Wands. That's one of the suits of the tarot, I believe. Nearly finished that. We just have the 3 ships, the warrior and the singer left, and of course the sun, which we'll be coming back to right at the start. This, we still have the chapel to do. I seem to recall I was having trouble with that puzzle. Oh yeah, this one. Whew. I'm actually tempted to look up the solution for this one, because I do not know what's going on here. It'll probably be terribly obvious in hindsight. Jig? No. Jog? No. I've been through everything. Oh, hello, Hangfire. Good to see you again. I don't suppose you can figure out what word we're supposed to enter here. To solve this puzzle, use the clues shown in the picture to find the correct letters and then enter these letters into the blank boxes. We have all these letters around here and these 3 boxes into which to enter text, and I haven't the foggiest clue what text I'm supposed to enter in here. Tried boy and buy and man, and probably a bunch of other things as well. It is complicated. Well, technically it's simple, but it's difficult. It's one of those things. You can't click on any of these. These are all just clues. But like, I don't know whether you ever saw that old Sunday Times Finders Keepers mystery competition thing. It's a bit like that. You have a page full of clues and a simple solution theoretically. Guy. Let's try guy. No, I'm going to come back to the chapel. I might actually look up the answer. But we have the cloud. Walking across a grassy knoll, he discovered a young man sitting under a spreading oak tree. Before him were 3 fine goblets, and emerging from a small cloud, a pale hand offered him a 4th. Why do you refuse such gifts? The fool had to ask. Why should I be satisfied with less than I am seeking? The boy grumbled. But you do not look like one who is seeking anything. No, you are wrong. I seek the sacred 6 in red and 13 in red, but this cloud offers me trifles instead. So here I will sit until it gives me what I desire. All right, what is the cloud's puzzle? Oh, it's one of these. These at least are easy. So how are you doing? While I sort out this. Looks like we have letters, we have numbers here that are being spelled out. If I can just find the top of that T. Oh, there we are. I see it. That's the start of 20 at any rate. Don't yet know in what order. But I have 50. No, 15. Okay. So, I think that goes there, yes. And there's a corner missing here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So 220, so that actually does, oops, connect there. Maybe this connects here? No. No, that does not work. There's also a bit missing down there, I see. So let's move this over here for now. That has 2, I see 2 bits there, 2 at the top of that. Oh, okay. I think I see where this is going. That one there, and that one there, and that one there. And this is, yes, the top of that. Oh, and that's the bottom of the Y there, so that tells me that that goes there. Let's see, I'm looking for the base. Oh, missed a spot there. Looking for the base of that somewhere. Oh, that's more or less in order. Oops. Oh well, in the meanwhile we can do this at least. Stick it over there for now. Not quite sure where that one goes. No, that was correct. We'll see about the rest of it. Oh wait, there's that one. Okay, so that's that. And that looks like an edge to me. Oh yes, there we go, good. There's the Fool. And then we want a bit more terrain here, which gives us this guy. That looks like it is his hand, and that's his face, which gives us this. It tells me that this is misaligned. There, easy. 15 to 20. The vision. Continuing on his way, the Fool came to a barren field pitted with jagged rocks. "I can see them," a man shouted, spinning about in a daze. "They are just out of my reach." "I do not see anything," the Fool remarked. "You must," the man pleaded. "I see 7 cups of treasure in a vile black cloud. And wait, I can see something else. The numbers 15 and 2 and 20 in red." "There are clouds in the sky," the Fool observed, "but no numbers or cups." "They're gone," he cried. "It's your fault. You have no faith. You are blind like all the rest." And then the man ran off, laughing maniacally. And his puzzle? Oh, it's one of these. These are also fairly easy. I think, or at least the last ones were. Maybe this one's more complicated. Maybe I should not get too ahead of myself. Looks like it might be the beginning of a number. Yeah, in fact, that could be part of 4. Or maybe it's this. No, that hasn't. There's one too many T's. Is there an R lying around loose? There is not. So if that's a number, it's more likely 15, perhaps. Yeah, that looks good. I do suspect that's 14. So just assemble that here so that we know what. Let's see. Yes, I see where it goes. Good, good. 14. There we go. And this is 8. Okay. One too many there. And then we just have to fit the rest of the slot in. I like it when they give me, like it when they give me clues like that. Done. 14, 8, and 15. The Enchantment. Beyond the field stood a woman in a long black cloak. Behind her were 2 chalices filled with a bubbling liquid, and before her were 3 others, their contents spilled on the ground. "You have knocked over 3 of your cups," the fool felt obliged to mention. "Quiet," the woman snapped. "You will disturb the enchantment." The Fool watched as the bubbling liquid seeped into the cold earth. To his dismay, a cloud of bluish-green smoke curled upward and formed the numbers 14 and 8 and 15 in red. Not wishing to see what might happen next, the Fool departed in a hurry. What puzzle do we have here? Oh, it's this one again. You might actually be interested in this because I don't think you were here for last week's one, so you missed my explanation, which is that I don't actually like this puzzle. Nothing against it. It's a perfectly fine puzzle. I just happen to personally not enjoy it. But it's also a fairly straightforward text operation puzzle. So we start with TN. We have a series of buttons here. If we press, say, 4, then we end up with an X at the start. This one seems to have added XT at the start, and so on. In fact, I can already see more or less what it's going to make. So, rather than actually solve this properly, last week I set up a small program to do the work for me. Now, let me switch over to the correct scene. There we go. So I have this little Python program, and basically what it does is it has a set of functions, each of which works with a text string and performs some operation on it. The operations performed here are from the previous iteration of this puzzle that we looked at. we have a list of what we're calling buttons to correspond to the buttons in the game itself, and some mappings for printing out text, and this little recursive function which essentially goes through all combinations, and then we call it and run it. So we start here with tn. Let's see, is there a way that I can make this? No, it's not going to be easy to make all of this visible, but that's okay. You just have to take my word for it that I'm getting the text correct. So the base string here is going to be tn. That's what we start with. Now, here's the tricky thing. Okay, well, first of all, I have had 5 buttons last time. There are 7 buttons this time, so we're going to want a few more of these available. Oops, not using my usual editor here. And we're going to want a few more button names. 7, and this is 6 and 7. Right. Now, the trick here is figuring out what each button does. So to that end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press a couple of these. In fact, I think I see what 6 did there. So I think it just reversed the text, which is that one. Generally speaking, what I do is I press a couple of these so that I have enough to look at, enough to get a decent idea of what operation is being performed, and then try a button like 4 here. So we started with xtnis dash, and we end up with xxtnis dash. So I think that just stuck an X on the start. Let's see, 4, so that would be X plus working string. Okay, xxtnis dash si. Okay, so that just adds, and we can already see what that's going to make, because that was 3. So that added si, and an n. Then what does 2 do? So 6x tnis dash n, 6x tnis dash n. So this adds t, as in he, the start, at the end, sorry. This is a little bit of work doing this way, but it's considerably more fun for me, at least, than solving this thing properly. So 6thness and t, 6thness and t. So this just adds 2 e's on the end, if I'm not much mistaken. Now, of course, there's always the risk that I'm getting this wrong, that I'm missing what a given button does. So let's see what 7 does. SITNN, oh, that's interesting. SITNN, SI-SINN. So it looks like it turns T's into dash SI's. Interesting. Let me reset that and test that. Okay. Oops. So this should now turn into X dash SI dash SIN. X dash SI dash SIN, yeah. So this turns T's into dash SI's. This is 7. Okay, so it's going to take a moment. I think T with dash SI. I'm just going to go check that in the Python docs though. Oops. You can't see this on screen, but just bear with me if you will, please. Replace it. Okay, return a copy of the string with all occurrences of substring old replaced by new. Yep, that looks good. Okay, so I believe that's correct. Just lost which window I was looking at. Right. So we've done 7, we've done 6. I don't think we did 5, did we? We did 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, I think it's just 5 that's left. I think. So N-6, this XT at the start. Okay. So this is just ST plus the working string. Oh, wait, no, hold on. That was button 5. So I think this is now correct. So let me get back to OBS and bring this one up to the top. So now we'll run it. Python 3, fools python.py, and we get a whole bunch of output. And essentially what this is all the potential combinations of pressing those buttons. And in brackets here, the sequence of buttons that was pressed. Basically just brute forcing our way through it. Now there's, as you can see, there's a lot to look through, but it shouldn't be too difficult to spot something that is actual English wording. For example, neus enus exists is perfectly ordinary English, as everyone knows, but I don't think that's the answer. Let's see. It's going to be something like 16 or something to that effect. Possibly something like 16 S or something. Of course, we have quite a lot of combinations in this one. I wonder whether I shouldn't copy paste this somewhere and do a search. Actually, yes, let's do that. That's going to be a lot quicker given this amount of output. So what we're going to do is we're going to select all of this, copy it, open a new, tab here, paste it in here. Now I have a decent suspicion that the answer includes 16. So, oops, maybe if I spell that correctly. So there are 13 entries with 16 in them. Let's see, just looking for one that's sensible. Sorry if you hear any knocking, by the way, that's the neighbors. We have fairly thin walls, I'm afraid. Almost. Could probably extend the program to do this for us. But that's fine. If we know what we're looking for, we can easily do a simple search like this. Oh, but maybe I'm wrong. Of course, it's possible that I entered one of those operations incorrectly. Actually, this could turn up the word 9, couldn't it? No, apparently not. Okay, hold on. I'm going to do this slightly differently. Where's the print? There we go. So what I'm actually going to do here, so I'm going to add a condition to this. If 6, I'll just do it in caps, in working string print. So let's clear that. Whoops. Let's clear that. Bring it back up. Run it. So these are the 100-odd entries that include the word 6. And let's see if we can skim through these for something sensible. If I do miss something, do shout. So it's entirely possible going through all of this that I'm going to skim straight past it. And if I don't find it here, I think I'm going to have to recheck the operations that those buttons do and make sure that I got those correct. But you never know, we might have it here. So it says Ween, which is very nearly my name. 6 is what? Okay, in that case, I think I've made a mistake in the actions that the buttons perform. So, let me bring this back up, and let's have another shot at that. Let's go through these each. Whoops, start over. Let's run a couple of things here. Okay, so we have 6x, 6 double x double t double n, 6 double x double d. So this just added e at the end. Is that right? Just well, let's get everything in there. So 6. In fact, I'm going to write this down. So that's SIX NIS dash TXNTEE. If I press 1, whoops, move the window. If I press 1, I now get instead SIX NIS dash TXNTEEE. So yeah, so that just adds EE at the end, and that is what we have. Good. So let's try that again. So now we'll try button 2. So XXTNIS-N, and we press button 2 and we get that. So that's SIXXTNIS-NTEE. So button 2 just added TEE to the end. Correct, and that's what we have. Okay. Fine. So let's try button 3. XXTNIS-EETEE. Of course, this is where we accidentally stumble on the correct sequence. So that gives us SIXXTNIS-EETEEN. Oh, I think I see where I went. No? This is button 3, I think. So we added, see, that's XXTNIS-EET. This added SI at the start and N at the end. SI at the start, N at the end. So that seems correct. So now button 4. That starts with SIX TNIS-NT 1, 2, 3, 4 E's. And pressing the button gives us XSIX TNIS-NT 1, 2, 3, 4. So that looks the same as that, but with an X at the start. That was button 4, right? Yeah, so that's X plus. Okay. Just want to double check myself there. That was button 4. Yeah, looks good to me. Okay. So button 5. Starts with SIX NIS-NT, okay. And pressing it gives us this, which is XTSIX NIS-NT1234. So that looks like that. So it's just XT at the start. It's button 5. Wait. Oh, XT. There's a mistake to start with. Okay. So then button 6, if I'm correct, should just reverse. So that should give us EIS NIS is XIS. EIS NIS is XIS. Okay, so I'm content that is correct. And then last but not least, see what button 7 does. NEETENTISXTX. And pressing the button gives us this, which is NEE-SIEN-SIISX-SIX. And yep, that has turned T's into -SI's. Yeah, ISX -X SI-SI. So that should be correct now, I think. Looks like it was just one fairly small error that knocked me out. So the correct answer should now be in here. Okay, again, I suspect there's 16, so I'm going to try altering the program. Oh, sorry, you probably can't see what's going on. So let me move that back down. Let me clear that output. I'm editing this if statement to look for 16 specifically, since I suspect that that's in there. And it'll give us, there we go, a much smaller output. And I suspect, hopefully at least, we'll see, no? No. Interesting. What is going wrong here? It's entirely possible that there's a problem with the algorithm, of course. But let's just try with just 6s, just outputting 6, and see if we have anything sensible in that. It does occur to me that I wonder whether that's worth it. Yeah, we're most of the way through this, I think. If I don't find it, I'll try that idea that I just had. For the record, this algorithm did work last week when I tried it on an admittedly simpler puzzle. Still looks like the number 9 might come up in here somewhere. There's so many of these things that look like they're trying to become 9s. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try something slightly. Let's try something slightly more targeted here. No, nothing starts with 6 apparently. All right, is there anything that starts with 9? No. Okay, so something's clearly still very wrong here. But what? What could be wrong? Just print out the full list. It's definitely possible that I'm wrong about what we're expecting to get here, but I wouldn't think so. Just not seeing anything that looks promising. You know what? Oops. Let me just double check that I'm using one of those methods correctly. With -si. So SIS -si. Yeah, no, that's doing what I expected to do. Very strange. I genuinely don't know what's going wrong here. Yeah, that's doing what I expect as well. Yes, I'm not sure. Plus E plus T sign N X X T reverse and replace T's with -si's. So that should work. I'm just thinking about the algorithm quickly. So we start with each button and we try each other button next. Yeah, that should be right. These are all returning. New string is the result of that. That takes the new list, which is button method for button method in button list. If button method is not that button method, and takes the new sequence, of course. So that seems right. That's that button list. It's that sequence. Takes new string for its working string, which is correct. This prints out working string. I will confess that I am not at all sure of what's going wrong here. Is it worth continuing to bang our heads against is the question. I think let's rather make some progress. And yeah, the bass string's correct. Okay, I'll come back to this next week perhaps. This is the enchantment. That's that one. Let's try a different puzzle for now. This is the Empress. Oh yes, okay. This was, yes, we got a clue about this one previously. Someone told, we have the Emperor and the Empress. The Emperor, if we in fact go up here, the Emperor has a ridiculous whiff dove, and the Empress is cursed by a vile shadow and its unrelenting 5 circle. And we were told that, we were told that their problems would be solved if we took what was his from what was hers, if I'm not much mistaken. Well, that's interesting. This is different. Oh, okay, this is one we've solved. Okay. That's right. So, okay, but that wasn't a clue for the puzzle. Okay, never mind. That's fine. We can do this puzzle. It's just a simple jumbled word puzzle. Generally speaking, the trick here seems to be to figure out what the... Oh, excuse me, I've forgotten to change my scene collection. There we go. Sorry about that. Right, so the trick here seems to be to determine what the theme is. This looks like root to me. So we swap that. Well, that looks like miss. Not quite sure. Can I swap? I can't swap between these layers, so that's handy. Oh, twig. So yes, this is all plant-related stuff. So I'm not quite sure what miss is. Maybe there's a definition of miss that that is in some way plant-related, like mistletoe or something to that effect. I don't know. Anyway, what else do we have here? That almost looks like idea. Doubt that's correct though. This looks like weep. This looks like yaw, so maybe it's not themed, this one. This looks like hair. Oops. Weep your hair. This looks like area. Oh, well, this one's clearly about cats. It's meow. Probably not. I think it's worm. Noir is actually a word, but that's probably not the word they have in mind. I'm thinking it might be iron. Looks almost like the name Darla, but I'm thinking maybe lard. And this looks like soup. There we go. Okay, apparently those were the right answers. All right, I'll take it. So, on to the children. Following a grey gravel road, the fool came to a quaint stone cottage where 2 children were arranging flowers into 6 straw vases. "Your flowers are very lovely," the fool told them. "Thank you," said the little boy, "but I'm afraid they're not for sale." "A wise decision," he agreed. "It would be very difficult to place a price on such beauty." "Yet we might part with one basket," the little girl whispered, "if you were to tell us the word of a star," highlighted, "and the word of the pyramids," highlighted, the boy quickly added. But the fool did not know these words, and so he bid the children farewell. Hold on, I wonder whether that's related to... No, it's probably not related to that one that I was having trouble with, since that only had 1 child and they did seem to be selling something. Anyway, let's see what their puzzle is. Oh no, it's another of these. We will come back to this, I think. That's the enchantment. But that's fine. This looks like it's a relatively simple one. That shouldn't be too big a problem. So, the High Priestess. Oh, the High Priestess. Do we have time for this? Yes, we do. Because this one's interesting, I think. The road narrowed into a winding path that climbed up the side of a desolate plateau. As the fool reached its top, an explosion of crimson fire blocked his way, and out of the flames walked a stern woman, unscathed by the heat. "You have dared to trespass," she screamed wickedly. "It is common knowledge that to face the High Priestess is death, yet you have come here alone. Why?" "I am just following the path that the sun advised," he blurted out nervously. "Please tell the High Priestess that I meant no harm." "Tell her yourself," she grinned, "for I am she." The fool trembled in his pointed shoes. "Yes, and I know of the sun's tricks," she cackled. "He has sent you on a mission to uncover the 14 lost treasures of the world. Well, you are doomed to failure, for no one can undo the treachery I have inflicted upon the land." "You?" he murmured. "You have taken the 14 treasures?" "I have no use for such foolish trinkets," she boasted. "I have merely disguised them from the sight of their owners. I must admit it was a most amusing game, though perhaps the means of your death will make a more humorous game yet." The High Priestess laughed sinisterly. "But I will spare your worthless life if you fulfill these 3 tasks. First, bring me the sacred inscription from the evil Dark Tower, and second, deliver the letters from the Banner of Death," all highlighted. "And the third?" the fool asked meekly. The sky erupted with lightning. "Tell the magician that his days are few, for I have conquered the Book of Thoth, and now its power is mine." The fool ran for his life. And let's see what sort of puzzle the High Priestess brings us. "You dare to challenge the High Priestess?" Nope, that's not right. That's not right. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to do. The 99 enchantments. Run for your life or select each button in descending order from 99. Okay, I can do that. I'm I'm not sure we have time for this in this stream, so we might have to come back to it. Where's 99 gone? Funnily enough, my own game actually has a mechanic that's a little like this. There's 99. 98, 98, 98. There's 98. And 97 should get easier as we go. 95, 94, 94, 94, 94. I feel like I'm playing bingo now for some reason. Where's 94? 94. Not seeing 94 for some reason. It should be in here somewhere. Also, my apologies about the flashing lights. Hopefully it's not too bad for anyone. There's 92. I'm genuinely not seeing 94. Oh, there it is, right there. 93. 93. Ah, 92. At least they don't move around or anything like that. That would be nasty. 91. 91. 91. Oh, no, 91 and there's 90. Glad that didn't reset things. 89, 88, 87, 86, 85, 84. So you see we're speeding up a bit perhaps. 83, 83, 83. Of course the flashing's speeding up too. 83, 83. Where's 83 now? There's 82 for later. Oh, 83, 82, 81, and where's 80, 79, 78, where's 78? If you could stop doing that with the entire screen, that would be nice. 78, 77, where's 77? 76, 75, 74, where's 74? There's 71, 72, 73, 74, 73, 72, 71, where's 70? 70, 70, 70. More a challenge than a puzzle, I would say, this one. But a little different than what we've been doing up to now, at least. If I can, where's 70? 70 would be nice. Oh, there we go. 70, 69, 68, 68 should be, there we are. I saw 67 on the way. And 66 is where, there we go. Oops. And 65. There we go. 64. 64, where's 64? I wouldn't have thought I would still be having trouble finding them this sparse, and yet here we are. There's 61, 62. There we go, 64. 63. I saw 62 up here somewhere, didn't I? Somewhere. There's 61. There's 62. 61. Wait, 60. 59 should be next. 58. 57. 57. Is that, no, that's just 7. 57. 57. 57. Slightly less climactic than I would think for the High Priestess, but oh well. Oh, there's 57. 56. There's 53 and 54 and 55. Oh, 56. Oh, 55. 54, 53. I'm really glad it doesn't reset when I make a misclick as I did there. 52, 52, 52. Like the number of cards in a deck. Surely somewhere. Surely. 51 and 50. There's 52, and 51 is here, and 50, and 49, 49, it's 39 and 46, 49, there we go, 48, 48, 47, I honestly didn't remember that this was like this, 47, it is weird though. Which is kind of appropriate to this game. It's 45 and 44. 47. 46. 45. 44. Well, I had 44, didn't I? Somewhere. 42, the answer. 44. 43. 42. 41. 40. So we're getting there, 39, and it should only be getting easier, of course, theoretically. 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32. Oh no, it's changed. We were on 31, right? 31, no, 30, 29 we're looking for. 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23. I didn't remember that it did this either. 20, no, kittens. Move 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. So much for it only getting easier. 13, no. 13, 12, 11. Sorry if you heard an alert sound, by the way. That was on my end. 10 was it? Yeah. 9, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, almost. Whoa, okay, one moves quickly. Hold on, just wait for it to come to us. Almost had it. Gotcha, haha. Hi, now I'm controlling a laser beam. Be forewarned, the High Priestess has corrupted the Book of Thoth. You may need the help of others to unlock its secrets. Okay. Okay, so I think, I don't think we can do this yet. Fair, so that's the High Priestess. Whew, okay. Let's look at what Justice has to say. Oh no, Justice is this one. No, I'm not doing this one right now. The Chariot. I'm looking for something nice and easy to end on. This is not too difficult, I think. Let's try this. Because we are close to the end of the stream now, I think. What does this seem likely to be? Oh, pardon me. Something ands, perhaps? That looks like it might be something about words. Yeah, words, but not in that spot, I think. Well, probably not there, but let's just make a bit of, see if we can make a bit of space somewhere. If we move that there, move that there. Oh, pun, I like puns. Excuse you. Oh, never mind. What goes with ands? Something there, maybe? Just going to move words up to here somewhere. Get that somewhere. It's not too in the way, hopefully. There we go. Right, now we can... Oh, no, I know what that is. It's wands, as in the suit of the tarot. Yes, so something about wands. Let's see, it's wands, stars, cups. That'll be cups then. Okay, yes. Now I think I have it. Unfortunately, that's not puns. Cups, so that's probably swords there. Unfortunately, that's not words, but swords. Cups, swords, wands, and pentacles. Right, of course. Not to be confused with pentangles, which is multiples of a band. I'm not much mistaken. I mean, it's also technically the same thing, I think, or something. Maybe it's a more specific definition, I'm not sure. But anyway, we've solved this. Pentacles, cups, swords, wands. And this brings us to the King of Swords. As the sound of hooves faded into the distance, the fool became aware of the low murmuring of many voices, coming from over a small hill. Departing from the road, he scaled the slope and stood on the top, overlooking a wide valley. Stretching out for as far as he could see were the mighty armies of the four kingdoms, and gathered about a huge bonfire were the four great kings engaged in a vicious debate. The fool crept closer to observe the proceedings. Whoa, I didn't mean to click like that. But anyway, the King of Swords, a most imposing figure, stood and flourished his weapon, which was engraved with the letter N in red. I demand that the Pentacles return our one treasure at once, he threatened, or I shall order my men to attack. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles wore a fine silk robe, and he held a gold scepter engraved with the letter Z in red. Have you no ears? He cursed bitterly. I have told you repeatedly that we must not have it. That we do not have it, nor have we ever desired it. But mark my words, the Kingdom of the Cups had better surrender our one treasure, or the consequences will be most severe. The King of Cups. The King of Cups calmly took a sip from his jewelled chalice, engraved with the letter T in red. We would have no use for such a thing, he sniffed. We are a people of faith, and have always abided by the law of the land, unlike the heathens who have stolen our one treasure, the Kingdom of the Wands. The King of Wands tightened his grip on his stout fighting staff, engraved with the letter U in red. It's a lie, he shouted. We are not common thieves. If you open your eyes, you will see that there is only one among us who is capable of such treachery. The very ones who have dared to rob us of our one treasure, the murderous swords. With a vile curse, the King of Swords leapt forward and waved his gleaming blade. Undaunted, the King of Wands held his ground, thrusting his staff forward. The King of Pentacles withdrew a hidden dagger, and the King of Cups reached for a fierce battle axe. A sudden stillness came over the wide valley, as the many armies awaited their lordship's commands. "Oh no," the fool lamented, "it is just as the Hierophant had predicted. The 4 kingdoms are on the verge of another war. Dun dun dun," because that is where I will leave you for tonight. So, save our progress. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this. I have. And stay well, and thank you for watching. And goodbye.